Hey guys, what's up? So Kai is asleep, so I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to be quiet. Yes, I'm burning this candle. It smells like a sexy man and I love it. I'm doing my monthly haul, even though it's not the end of the month. I've been doing this sometimes because I have a habit of buying so much makeup. I actually think I did pretty good this month. I bought from a lot of places, but I didn't buy that much from a lot of places. A few of these orders I don't actually have because I actually just placed an order an hour ago. But anyways, I'm going to talk to you guys about the stuff that I just did the orders for. So I ordered the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 3 Experience Palette. So it was $85. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture I saved of it on Trend Mood. Anyways, it was $85 and I knew I was going to get this as soon as it was announced. So that's what it looks like. It's so gorgeous because I really was into the Lightwork Volume 3 palette, but I didn't get it because I wasn't into Danessa Myricks, and also Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath are releasing luxury palettes as well, and I was like, okay, I can only get one at a time. But I was like, I can only get one at a time, so I decided to go ahead and get the Danessa Myricks one this time because it is a limited edition, and that's the one I was the most excited about. I'll probably do Natasha Denona Mini Bronze within the next few months, and then Moonlit Seduction I probably won't get until next year because I only get one mothership a month, which you'll see the mothership I got this month. So that's kind of how it goes, is I'm like, the mothership is like the bottom one. Plus that mothership, is it just me or does it look like every other mothership in the collection? I don't know, I could be crazy. So anyways, let's start talking about other products. So I'm on my Ulta stuff. I picked up the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation in 10WY, which was ultra fair, warm with golden undertones. I have to do my Ulta orders on my computer because I get my top cash back, so I'm literally just looking at this stuff. I also picked up the matching Stay Naked Color Correcting Concealer in 10NN. So I'm really excited for these products. I probably won't use them right away. You guys know I stick to one foundation and I just use it up. I have to redo my updated makeup stashes because I've spent the last month filming all of my makeup stashes, so I need to redo an updated one. Plus, I did a declutter, so that's good. I also got the Milani all-inclusive eye and cheek face palette in light to medium. I didn't see any other shade on ulta.com, but I was like, that's really cool that it has the 3 shades and then it has the 2 blushes, the bronzer, and the highlight. So I picked it up just thinking like it'd be really cool because I really want to get the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I was wondering how this would compare because I feel like Flower and Milani are like trying to dupe Charlotte Tilbury. And if you don't know, Charlotte Tilbury is my least favorite luxury brand. It's Charlotte Tilbury, Danessa Myricks, Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath is God. I just think that Charlotte Tilbury has a good blendable formula, but I think that you're paying a little bit much for that because she doesn't have anything unique, and it also really pissed me off that I spent so much money on those quads and I hated them. I ended up getting rid of them within a month, so yeah. My mom loves them though. I got a 5-pair pack of the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. I've really been into lashes lately. I'm not wearing lashes now because I actually had something to do. I had to take Jackson to his checkup earlier, so that's why I don't wear false lashes out. I only wear them when I'm filming. But I knew I wasn't going to wear them to film because this is typically the natural makeup that I do. I just do like a shade in the crease. I usually tend to always pull out one of Jacqueline's eye glistens. I have all of them, and I just shoop some mascara, blend, done, bold lip. That's really just my natural makeup. I am going to do a tutorial on my everyday makeup, so that's cool. I also picked up the House of Lashes Clear Lash Adhesive for $8. I was like, yes. I'm using the Kiss Lash Couture glue, and I like that. The only problem is I feel like it gets better the longer I wear the lashes. The glue gets really good the longer I wear the lashes. I want glue that's kind of good from the start and good to the end, so I'm hoping that will be it. I also am building my eyeliner collection back up, my eyeliner pencil collection. I don't have any eyeliners except for what's in my makeup YouTube box, so I need to rebuild that up. You'll see that later because I also did an Odens eye order. Use code Angelica for, I think it was 10% off. That's Angelica Nikovist's code. I think it is affiliated too. I prefer to support Morgan Turner and Jessica, you know, Bridget Turco, Heather Austin. Those are the 4 YouTubers whose codes I will use because they're smaller YouTubers. So that's what I tend to do. But I got the Essence Kajal Eye Pencil in black. It was only $1.99. That's why I added it, because I was like, okay, it's $1.99. Where can I go wrong with that? I also picked up an e.l.f. brow lift. You guys know I love that brow lift. I used mine up, and I was so sad. I want to use my other brow gels before I pull out the e.l.f. brow lift. And Colourpop has a feather brow wax I'm also thinking of picking up, because I do a Colourpop order every month because they release like at least 4 collections a month. I also picked up the JCat Aqua Compact Foundation in Porcelain. This is $14.99. It is the powder foundation I am wearing today. It's a great powder foundation. So it's all like right in here. Just keep in mind, I have had lunch. I have ate. My mom took me to hibachi. And I also had to take Jackson to the doctor, so I had Kai with me. So I was there for 2 hours. So keep that in mind on why my makeup looks like it's been worn, because it has. I love this Aqua Assurance Compact Foundation. I like powder foundations more in summertime. It's so much easier to wear. I do have more dry skin, but it's very hydrating. I will wear liquid foundations every now and again, but this is just typically what I do on the everyday. I also picked up the Essence 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation in 03 Bright Beige. This was $5.99. So I got it in Bright Beige because the first 2 lighter shades were sold out, so that's why I got it in Bright Beige. But they all kind of looked very, very similar. I feel like some brands still have trouble with shade range. I've talked about it a little bit with Lancome, with one of their new foundations that they released. I think it was like the Idol Ultra Wear Glow Foundation or something like that. They definitely need to go back to the drawing board with them darker shades. I picked up the Anastasia Novo palette. I wasn't going to pick this up until next month with my Sephora order because I had like a $450 Sephora order. Now it's only like $430 because I picked up some Danessa Mag's color fixes because I want to try those. But I'm so excited. Am I the only one that thinks that the Novo palette looks like Natasha Denona's mini retro palette, but a bigger version? That's what it looks like to me. I cannot wait to compare it. Kenyana has my mini retro. I have the midi retro. She's not interested in the midi retro because they're 2 different color stories, but I really do need that back, Kenyana, if you're watching this. I'm going to text you so I can compare it, because everybody was kind of like, why doesn't the retro look like the mini retro? The mini retro was the great color story. So I think Anastasia really hit the nail, because I don't think that this color story is really out there for other brands. Like Natasha Denona would have rocked it if she made the big midi retro like this. It looks like an amazing color story. It looks like a palette I'm going to get a lot of use of for the spring. It was $55, but I really enjoyed the Primrose palette and the Soft Glam 2 palette. Those are the 2 Anastasia palettes that I have in my everyday collection. I have all the other ones, I just don't use them as much, so they sit in that makeup case. But right here is like my everyday drawer where I keep all my eyeshadow palettes. I'll show you that when I do my makeup stash videos. But I really enjoy the Primrose palette. Like, the Primrose palette is like my #1, and then the Soft Glam 2 palette is like #2. So I'm hoping that this Novo palette is the same formulation as the Primrose palette, because the Primrose palette has a different formula compared to the Soft Glam 2 palette, in my opinion. It's still a good palette, but it's not bam out there kind of thing. So I'm hoping that it's the formula that I prefer. I also picked up R.E.M. Beauty's Midnight Shadow palette in Baby Doll. This was $24. I'm kind of nervous because I love Ariana Grande. I have all of her perfumes. So of course when she launched R.E.M. Beauty, I wanted to pick some stuff up, but nothing really called to me. So I didn't rush to pick it up, and I watched a lot of reviews. And Morgan Turner has really good reviews. If I remember to, I will link her videos below. I always go to Morgan Turner for reviews because I just tend to trust her, because her skin type is a lot like mine, and she's around my age. So I would rather go to Morgan Turner for reviews. So this Baby Doll palette was a neutral palette. If you hear moving stuff, I'm sorry. I'm on a hardwood floor because I'm in my parents' house and I'm like maneuvering around toys. But it looks like a neutral palette, so I'm excited for that. But a lot of people didn't like R.E.M. Beauty, so I'm kind of nervous about that. But I am going to be slowly building up some R.E.M. Beauty stuff and slowly trying it. So I figured I'd start with the neutral palette because she does have out there palettes. was getting bored, I had to change positions. So the next product I picked up was the ColourPop Statement Piece palette. This is a 5-pan palette. It looks like a light pink kind of coral color story. I love ColourPop, and I am always into expanding my collection. Yes, I'm wearing Santa Claus pants. Just don't mind that. I just finished my summer declutter, which is the second declutter I've ever done in my whole collection, earlier this month. So I have this, like, I want to declutter more, but I haven't really brought much into my collection that's different from the last declutter I did. So I'm trying to wait and build that up. This is a palette I could see myself decluttering next time, because on my schedule, I'm waiting till this time next year to declutter again, because I'm hoping I have enough stuff and enough of like a idea around this stuff, but I am doing multiple series around that declutter, so stay tuned for that. I also picked up the Maybelline Lifter Gloss with Hyaluronic Acid and Ice, which was a translucent pink. That was the shade that most called to me. It was $9.49. I'm really excited about that. I love the matte purple bold lip right now, but I always change it up, so stay tuned for that. I also got the Benefit Cosmetics They're Real Lengthening Mascara and the Benefit Cosmetics They're Real Extreme Precision Waterproof Liquid Liner in extra black. You can never have enough felt tip eyeliners, in my opinion. I have a ton, so I love that, and I love that they have like a matching mascara. I also picked up the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-Hour Eyeshadow Primer. Is this the same as the other one that they had? Because they discontinued the other one and did this one. So, like, did they just change the packaging? Because it's $26, and I'm pretty sure it was like $22 or $24 in the tube. I don't know. I would prefer a tube, honestly. I don't like putting that on like that. Like, I honestly prefer a tube. But it is what it is. And I also picked up the Supernova Celestial Skin Elixir from Flower Beauty. $16. Just for a primer. My phone just went flying. And I also got some free gifts from Ulta. I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Free Clear Lip Gloss Deluxe with the $50 brand purchase. That was me purchasing the Novo palette. And with the $30 purchase at the time that I did this order, I got the free mini brow wiz. And I picked up the shade Taupe. So get that. I will be adding that to my brow routine because it's like a mini version, so I might as well. I also did do an Odens eye order. I told you guys for a while I was going to pick up the Soulmane 2 gel liner vault thingy. It was like $50 or something like that, and it had every single colorful eyeliner pencil you could think of, and it had a black. So I picked it all up because, again, I don't have eyeliner pencils. I don't have an eyeliner pencil collection, and I want to have a variety. So I'm looking into purchasing sets of eyeliner pencils from brands so I can build up my color. I also picked up Angelica Nikovis's Hella palette. I was going to do a lot more. I was going to do like a $300 order, but I didn't have the money to, so I just didn't do that. Sorry, I just didn't do that. But I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I don't want to go super duper crazy because I have a limited amount of space right here that I can use. So I'm kind of like, okay, it was for the better. It was definitely for the better. Definitely. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the products I have in my possession. I picked this up when I was at Dollar Tree with my mom. We had to get my grandma something. It was like these McGriddle thingies. I don't know. It was the Be Pure Infused Pressed Powder. I don't know what it's infused with, but it looked kind of nice. So I thought I'd get it. Smells like makeup. Feels nice. Feels really nice. Wow. That looks like it might be a little white and chalky, but definitely blends to nothing. So I'm gonna actually put this in my everyday kit to use. So stay tuned for a updated my go-to makeup routine video, because I will be doing that one day. This is my ColourPop order for this past month. It's kind of sad that I say this is the ColourPop order I did this month. Okay. I did pick up the Cancer palette from ColourPop. Kai is a Cancer, so of course I picked up the Cancer palette. I like the color story that Kathleen did for Cancer, where it's like a bluish shade. because it's a crab, but I mean, it is what it is. I will still use this. I didn't need any more quads because I can't even close the quad thing that I have. I'm literally gonna switch them, so that sucks, but it is what it is. I also picked up Flirt Alert. I'm working to pick up all these heart blushes because everybody loves these. Why does everybody love these so much? I want to be a part of that. I just use a blush palette, so I don't buy individual blushes like this, but I'm going to. Plus, this packaging is super duper cute. I wasn't a fan of the Secret Admirer palette. It's kind of like very, like, it's very bleh for me. It's not too good and it's not too bad, to be completely honest. Just Colourpop has very much ups and downs when it comes to anything. I got the Jasmine Chiswell collection. I don't know who Jasmine Chiswell is. She looks like Marilyn Monroe. She looks gorgeous. I know she has a uniquely named son person. I can't think of his name, but I love anybody that names their kids unique. My kids both have unique names. But this is the Hello Hollywood 5-pan. And this is like so gorgeous. I knew I was going to get these 5-pans as soon as I seen them because I love 5-pans and I love Colourpop's eyeshadow formula sometimes. So I love Marilyn Monroe as well. I also have such a Starlet palette. The only thing I don't like is this. I wish that this was clear packaging like the other ones, like their other ones, but it is what it is. Can't change that. I'm excited to have these in my collection and to use them. Like I said, I have no idea who Jasmine Chiswell is. I think she's like a TikTok star. I was not interested in the lip products, but I did buy the 5-pans. Colourpop is always having sales, so I happened to catch them in a sale when I did this order. I also got the Wild Child palette. I wanted to get Nude Mood, but it was sold out, so I'm just going to get the Nude Mood and the Blush Crush palettes together next month because I want them. But this is Wild Child. I'm afraid I might not like this because it's reminding me quite a bit of the Natasha Denona Glam Face Dark palette. I just feel like these shades might be a little too dark for me, but I do enjoy the packaging. And I also got the Good as Gold palette because I've had my eye on this, but it was out of stock when I went to order it, and it was finally back in stock, and then it was on sale, so I was like, yes. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Natasha Denona Gold palette, but it doesn't have those greens. This is not going in my everyday palette collection. I'm sorry. This is going in the makeup chest where I use this for occasions. Okay, so I think this is my Joa Beauty order I did earlier I might have did this late June because I had some extra money, so I was like, I may as well just go ahead and buy some stuff for July. So it's been sitting for a while. So I picked up the Joa Line Up Liquid Liner. I saw a commercial for this on YouTube and I was like, they have a liquid liner because I love Joa Beauty. Joa Beauty is one of the brands that I literally did a whole order from a few years ago and I fell in love with them. They make some of my favorite foundations and concealers, and so when I saw that they had expanded, I was like, I am definitely going to have to order from them. This is what it looks like. I love the metallic pink kind of like color, and I love that tip. Cannot wait to use this. That's awesome. I also got a primer. I got this Glow Activator Radiance Primer. So you guys know I have dry skin. Where is the little, there it is. And this has like little specks of gold in it, kind of like that like Guerlain primer. I am going to pick that Guerlain primer up sometime this year from Sephora with the gold in it. And it also reminds me of the NYX Honeydew Me Up that's got the gold in it. So I'm hoping more brands go with the like gold flecks in it because gold is really, really good for your skin. I also picked up the Perfect Complexion BB Cream in the shade Ivory. Why did I pick this up? Is it just because I had to buy everything, I guess? I don't know. Joa Beauty also has like free gifts with orders, so that's like really, really cool. But anyways, this is what it looks like. BB creams are awesome. I also saw a commercial for this on YouTube. It's the JOA Perfect Complexion Eye Serum Concealer. I got mine in the shade Very Fair with cool undertones because I prefer to have a cooler pink undertone for my under eyes. Just brightens them the perfect way for me, and that is kind of like what this described. So I'm very, very into it. And I kind of like this sponge because they have a concealer that's in this exact same packaging that I love. I'm hoping it's not the same. I don't think it was an eye serum concealer, so I don't think it's the same, but it is what it is for me. I also picked up the Crystal Glow Primedation All-in-One Foundation, and I got it in the shade Fair with neutral undertones. I'm kind of trying to stick to more neutral undertones because I really, really liked that one powder foundation I used. So this is nice. I will still use a primer, I'm not gonna lie. I got this for free though. This is the JOA Selfie Ready Dewy Setting Spray. I don't have a lot of setting sprays. I need to build up my setting spray collection. I go through setting sprays so fast, so excited to try this because this was not on my radar when I did my first order years ago, and it wasn't this time either, so exciting. Okay, so here is my Sephora order. I didn't get a lot, but I did get some samples. I got this YSL All Hours foundation sampler, and I got this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation sampler, so that's going to be fun to have in my collection to try. I picked up the One Size Point Made liquid eyeliner pen. I love eyeliner pens. I can't help it. Obviously, I bought 3 eyeliner pens this month. I have a problem, guys. I have a real problem. Got in the shade Bodacious Black. It's like that. Super exciting. If you're curious about all the eyeliner pens that I have, I will be doing an eyeliner video for you guys eventually. I did pick up the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte's Tilbury in One Fair Pale. Everybody loves this. Everybody loves this. It's always out of stock. I saw it came back in stock, and I legit snatched it up as soon as I could. e.l.f. is coming out with a filter primer. I am gonna get it because if you see other people have other YouTubers who have received it in like PR have compared it to this, and they said that it's exactly similar, and I think this was like $50. This is gonna be a great primer for my dry skin because I prefer the kind of look that it gives. I did pick up the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. I got it in the shade 2G. This is going to be awesome for when I want natural kind of like makeup, and you can get refills, which is awesome. I'm diving into Danessa Myricks' beauty. I got the Yummy Skin Serum Primer thingy last month, and I'm getting the Blurring Balm Powder next month from Sephora, and I did pick up the Lightwork 3 palette, so I'm really diving into Danessa Myricks. I also am getting some color fixes, and I think I'm going to start getting some Infinite Chrome Flakes as well, because the Infinite Chrome Flakes are meant to be used with the color fixes, I think. So you put the color fix on for a matte base, and then you put the chrome flake on that matches the shade. Sorry, that was an important text message, but where was I at? So I'm going to work for getting color fixes with matching Infinite Chrome Flakes. So this is the Charlotte's Tilbury Pillow Talk Dreams Luxury Palette. I know. I don't like my other Pillow Talk palettes, or my other Charlotte Tilbury 4 pans. I got rid of them. Hopefully these will be different, but I have a funny feeling that they won't be. So my mom is about to have a giant collection. Okay, this just spilled everywhere. This is my Shein order that I did. I'm hoping everything is in here still. I picked up the Shein 12-Hour Full Coverage Concealer in Whipped Cream. I've already opened these just to see, and these feel like nice products. Like this feels like weighted and heavy, like a luxury product. So I'm excited to try these. I really, really am. I also picked up the Tenacious Taurus palette. I have the Adventurous Aries palette. So this is going in my everyday collection. And I will be doing a tourist makeup tutorial with this. So excited. Eventually, I will be doing an updated tourist makeup tutorial. You guys know I love my zodiacs. I do. Okay, this is the SheGlam Skin Infinite Hydrating Foundation. I got mine in the shade Fair. Like I said, it feels nice. It comes with a weird casing thing, but it feels nice and heavy like a luxury foundation, which when I got the Skinfluencer Balm, it came in the same kind of like weird like case thingy. So I'm gonna keep it. But this gives me hope that SheGlam has actually got a good formula, because I do like their eyeshadow formula. It's just a little bit more sheer than what I would go to, because, you know, I like Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona. This is the SheGlam Versatile Flawless Concealer in Finland. By the way, I never get sponsored to do any of this stuff. I buy this stuff with my own money. I just use Top Cashback to recoup some of my money. If you're curious, I try to have my Top Cashback account linked in the bio. I will try to do that more often, because I know I haven't been doing that lately. But this is what this is. This kind of reminds me of like a full coverage concealer, but it's definitely not my skin tone shade. It might be, actually. Might be. We'll have to test that out when the time comes. And I believe this is the last thing I got. It's the SheGlam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation, and I got it in the shade Warm Vanilla. So a matte one, and I got a hydrating one, and the casings are different, but they still feel really, really nice. This kind of reminds me of a Bare Minerals product. You guys, I saved the best for last, my Pat McGrath order. So I actually am not ordering from Pat McGrath anymore, because the two motherships that Sephora doesn't have is 3 and 4, and I now own both 3 and 4, so I will be buying my motherships from Sephora so I can earn the points. And I actually like the way Sephora packs stuff. I've never had anything from Sephora ever in the 5 years I've been ordering from them outright broken. I have with Ulta though, so I am very precautious about that. But luckily I live close to an Ulta, so that's fine. I already took one thing out because I got this poster and journal set for the Divine Rose. I was thinking when I get a beauty room at my apartment, when I figure out how to design it, I would put this up, and I liked the journal. Also, all orders come with this complimentary Divine Rose essence that broke me out so bad. So I might give this to Kenyana, because I asked my sister if she wanted it and she ignored me, so I took that as her not wanting it. So I'm not going to use that because it broke me out. Now again, I bought this stuff on sale, so I paid $130 for all of this, including the journal. I did get it on sale, 30% off. I got one of Pat's mothership kits. It was one of those customizable kits where you can pick out the mothership you wanted. So I was missing Decadence. I was going to buy Decadence this month. Why is mine different? Because mine has the design for it, but that's not like there. I have, like, it's a box, like you open like that. So I'm really curious about that. I mean, do you get a cheaper box if you buy the kit, or is this just Decadence? But here's Decadence. It's an all shimmer palette, and I'm so nervous because this is actually the mothership that ranks least in my favorite 10 motherships, because there's now 10 motherships. I mean, the Divine Rose 1, 2, Utopian Dreams, and Moonlit Seduction are very low there too, because they have a very similar color story. I like something more unique, and I definitely think that the most unique Pat McGrath has ever done is probably the Subliminal and Bronze Seduction ones, and Sublime is nice too. Like, I have Sublime hand. See, I plan to use Sublime tomorrow, so I pulled it out, but you can see the difference in the boxes. This is like you can hear that. There's nothing here, like, at all. Like, you can't even see it. You can see that. There's also no special shades, which I buy Pat McGrath for her special shades in this, so I'm very, very nervous, but I have seen people use this because I was like, I'm going to watch some tutorials before I say no, and some of the looks that people created were gorgeous. So my inner like artist is calling to me with these two shades and these two gold shades. So I think when I do a 2 looks 1 palette, I'm probably going to do a blue silver look and then a gold look. But I don't know. I'm going to try and use every single shimmer shade, but it's not going to be possible. I mean, there are still shimmer shades in my other motherships that I don't use, so. Okay, so this is the Intensify Eyes Artistry Wand. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. I'm going to need actual... I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use this as an eye primer, but I think that this is actually meant to be like a glitter glue kind of thing for her special astral shades. I don't have any trouble with the astral shades. They fall off throughout the day. I think that that's normal. But you kind of like click it right here to get it to come up. I'm not going to do it, but I'm excited to have this. I want to use this as an eye primer with other makeup, so that's exciting. And I also have to get back up. Okay, I got the Fetish Eyes mascara, and this is like a Dollar Tree tube. Why does this feel cheap? One of the reasons I got this kit was because I paid $130 for everything, and that mothership is $128 by itself. Look at all the product that I got. So I'm excited to have all of this makeup in my collection, and wish me luck putting everything back. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to end it here. If you did, please give this a like. It really helps this channel out. And, you know, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because I'm obsessed with makeup. So I post makeup every single day. I don't take a day off. I literally am posting Monday through Sunday every single day, usually in the morning, because Kaya wakes me up at 6 usually. So that's usually when I'm posting videos. Sometimes it changes, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, you guys.